Hello and welcome back to another looking at new video games video. That's a title. That'll get the clicks. Anyway, we're going to be taking a look at some of the games coming out in December and also going into 2022 because we just had a little sneak peek drop of a bunch of games and information dump the other day, and my goodness, it looks like there's some freaking cool games. So everything will be timestamped down below, so get excited, get hyped, get excited because there is a whole bunch of goodness coming our way. I didn't think we'd have as much as we do coming out at the end of the year. It's been kind of a surprise couple of months, really. Lots come out that we weren't expecting. Things like Resist and all that sort of stuff came out last month, which was real freaking nice. And then on top of that, we have a whole bunch coming out this month, including After the Fall. Hell yes! Anyway, let's roll intro, and then we can get to ding dong information time. So going into the video, we are going to be taking a look at all the things that are going to be coming out across December, and then we're going to go, like I said, into the future. Let's begin the list. First up on the list, we have Morels Homestead. This game is going to be coming to the Quest on the 7th of December. I definitely didn't have to look at that to reference it. Anyway, this game looks super duper interesting with like a Stardew Valley-esque type sort of gameplay loop in this. It looks like you're going to be farming, taking pictures of stuff, and all around just kind of having a super chill time in this game. To be honest with you, I'm kind of down for that. We have so many games that involve shooting and madness and crazy. And then it's kind of nice every now and then to get that little gem that comes along that you can burn a good few hours in and just enjoy yourself and relax. So it's a game for me I'm looking forward to playing. I'm going to give it a little popperoonie, mate. So I'm kind of excited for that. Keep it on your radar, comes out on the 7th, so not many days left until it drops. Next up, we have After the Fall, dropping on the 9th. Now, I am so excited for this. It's coming to like every single platform of VR, bar like Google Cardboard. Even that, they might attempt to get it on there. But all joking aside, After the Fall, man, it is cool. I have played it myself. We did the trial weekend there, and we did a couple of videos out of it doing the PvP and the first mission. Yeah, really nice. We also got our first little glimpse of it the other day, looking at the comparison video showing us what PSVR Quest versus PC looks like. And to be honest with you, it seems like other than visual fidelity, there doesn't seem to be a massive difference in things. You're still getting the same amount of enemies on screen. Their bodies do degrade faster and stuff like that, but honestly, other than that, it looks freaking awesome. It's a cool game, let me tell you for free. Jumping in, it's pretty much Left 4 Dead in VR. You get in as a group of 4 of you, go through the missions, kill a whole bunch of crazy zombie dudes, come out the other side feeling like an absolute hero. If you're looking for a good time with a good few of your friends, then trust me when I say this is the one for you. Also, don't overlook PvP in this game, as it is the frickin' nuts. I really enjoyed myself in that as well. So as long as you've got a good group of you together, you're going to really enjoy this. The lobbying up system is pretty decent as well, so even if you are on your own, you can probably meet some people, have a bit of a laugh, get in the game. So definitely keep an eye out for that. It's coming out on the 9th. I will be dropping content on this channel covering the Quest footage for that game, because I feel like that's probably the one that people are most interested in seeing out of everything. I've already done PC VR stuff of it now, so let's see what you guys think of that. Keep your eyes peeled on the 9th. Next up is ForeVR Darts, coming up on the 16th of this month. So yeah, they managed to work VR into the title. There you go, you win 10 points from me. This game looks very interesting. It's essentially darts in VR. Kind of an overlooked subject, I guess, in VR, and it does look quite fun. Again, if you're looking to get in with a couple of mates and just chill out, and mainly sort of just chat and have a laugh, but also having something fun to do at the same time, then this, you know, it kind of appeals to me. I can see me playing this at some point if I wanted to get together with the lads and just have some bants. I can't see it being something that I'd be massively making content on, but I can see that this game is going to be fun to play. So I definitely keep an eye out for this. If you're into that, or if you want a nice social thing to hang out in with some friends, well, that one you should keep on your radar. Also on the 16th is Against. Now this is another game from Joyway. Personally, I like what they do. They brought us things like Stride in the past, and now they brought us this, a new rhythm game. Now, I've personally played this quite a bit. I have made videos on the channel, and I've had nothing but good stuff to say about it. It's a pretty damn cool game. If you're into your rhythm games, then this kind of gives you a little bit of everything. It's got some pretty banging beats in there, along with the level redesign that they've just released recently. all the pictures and stuff, I mean. So this will be dropping then, and oh my god, dude, get it in your life. You can chop stuff, you can chop bullets out of the air, you can punch people with knuckle dusters, you can do all sorts of insane stuff against a random bunch of creatures, and there's quite a few levels going to be coming in it as well, so I've heard. So trust me when I say, if you like your rhythm games, this is one not to miss out on, and personally I can tell you from experience with the game, it's really good. So make sure you get that in your life. That's dropping for PSVR, so all you PSVR dudes, keep an eye out for that. Also, I did see some rumours talking that they might be bringing it to Quest as well later on, probably into next year, so keep your eyes out for that as well. Eyes out. Or in, because that's gross having them out. Also coming out on the 16th, a ridiculously busy date apparently, is Demeo's new DLC, The Roots of Evil. Now this game, oh man, it escapes me. I want to play this game so friggin' bad, you have no idea. I just don't know a bunch of people that are interested in playing it with me, so kind of sad really, sad to be me. But I do really need to set up a session of this at some point. It's a game that I haven't played yet and I really desperately am excited to be playing. So they're going to be dropping their new free DLC, which is kind of cool. I believe it has a couple of new characters. I don't know a whole lot about what the story is going to be. I'm not sure that they've spoken a lot about it. Kind of don't really want to, unless you don't want it to be ruined. But if you're unfamiliar with the game, it's essentially like Dungeons and Dragons and that sort of turn-based gaming, but you know, you get to be all together looking down into the environment, what's happening, and get to be really involved with it because it's VR. So yeah, it's a game I personally want to give a go at some point. I need to do that. I need to get it in my life. And yeah, make sure you keep your eyes peeled because, again, that day is apparently the day that everyone wants to release a game on. Next up, we have the first paid DLC coming for Real Fishing. This one looks kind of interesting. The trailer makes it look super fun. Again, a game that I haven't personally played a bunch of, but I know that a lot of people say that it's a super cool game to get in with your friends. They apparently have some like really good environments in there that you can get in. And you can do stuff like pulling up YouTube videos and music and stuff like that inside of the game. So I can see it being a very cool thing to do. I said I haven't personally played this one, but it is definitely one of those ones I'd be interested to give a go. I'm not much of a fisher, but I'm definitely a social person. So getting in, getting taught the ropes could be quite fun. I can imagine this being a nice one to do with your relatives or something. If you want a nice way to chill, catch up with some friends. But yeah, the DLC is going to be dropping. It'll be $11.99. But it seems like money well spent considering they've done a lot with the game over the time. And also this one, as I said, you can see in the trailer in the background, it's got a lot of cool stuff going on in it. So keep your eye out for Real Fishing VR. Next up is the Zenith Beta, which is going to be coming on the 18th. So if you're into this sort of thing, you're in your element, because it is, well, looking to be shaping up to be quite a cool game, actually. I haven't played it myself, but I definitely would like to give this one a go. It is a large-scale RPG MMO. Yeah, I'm reading. But it looks very cool, man. I can't say I've played a lot of this type of game in my life before, but it does look really interesting to me. I like the way it looks. I like the way it sort of looks like it plays as well. So it's definitely one that I maybe need to give a go so I can actually get a feel for this game and understand it a little bit better. But it definitely seems interesting. So if you're interested in that sort of stuff, then definitely go check this one out. I do believe if you join their Discord as well, you can get applied. You can apply for getting a code for this. So either if you pre-order, you get access to this, or you may be able to get a code in the Discord. So go check that out before they run out of codes. Right, now we're going to take a peek into the future about the upcoming games coming out in 2022. Now let me tell you dudes, oh my god, there's some cool stuff coming. I nearly swore. There's some cool stuff coming I'm very excited about. Let's start off with Cities VR. Now if you ever played City Skylines, you are going to be super familiar with this game because it's that game in virtual reality. I am so freaking hyped for this one. I love my city builders. I absolutely love them. We're going to be talking about some other ones that are going to be coming out as well next year, but this one on my list I'm very interested in. It looks gorgeous as well from the trailers they've shown. Obviously it's still, you know, we need to actually see it to really know how it's going to look. But yeah, so far, first impressions, I'm really liking the look of that, and it's looking to be coming out, I think, in spring, I think it said. So if I'm wrong, it'll be in the card that pops up. But yeah, I'm really excited for that game. It's showing some pretty cool potential. so we'll have to wait and see. The next one I want to talk about is Stalker VR is coming to the Quest next year. This is a game I've played the demo for. I have done a video on the channel. It's a really unique experience. Essentially, you are a guy having to climb a beanstalk. Strange that, it's all in the name. But there's some cool stuff you get to do in there. After you do each run in a day, you get to go back. You can turn those supplies that you grab as you go up the beanstalk. You can turn those into stuff, and there's a cool crafting system in there, and then you go back in, rinse and repeat, go through a whole bunch of different stages. They seem to be working really hard on this game to bring us new levels and new bits and bobs to the game, so all in all, I'm pretty excited for this. I think it's going to do really well on the Quest. It's a cool game, so yeah, I need to check out some more of this on the PC side of things, and then get ready for when it drops on Quest next year. Next up is Ziggy's Cosmic Adventure. This game has piqued my interest. It looks really cool. I'm just excited for this one. I don't know why, but the fact that you're going to be on a spaceship, you're going to be sort of doing a bit of space travel, you can actually drive the spaceship around, you can do a bunch of like hunting, I guess, for these things. I don't know all the information about it. We can only really go off what's in the trailer at the moment, but it looks fascinating, and as you guys can see behind me, like this game looks really intriguing, and it looks super cute as well, so I'm excited for this one. Can't wait to give it a go, play it for myself, and find out what the hell this game is all about and what is its purpose. Next up we have Vertigo 2. Now this game is, again, shaping up to be quite a cool looking game, man. We had like this surprise trailer drop the other day through the showcase, and it looks really cool. I mean, the studio that makes that game are working on several titles at the moment that we don't know about. Obviously they're bringing this after the fall, and this is going to be coming out as well. And yeah, I'm super interested by this game. I'm not entirely sure I understand what it's going to be about. I'm not sure if it's going to be a continuation of the story or if it's going to be its whole own story. But really, we're going to have to kind of wait and find out some more proper information as it gets closer to the time. But yeah, all in all, I'm excited for this game. Can't wait to see what it's all about. Let's get into it. The next one is Paranormal Hunter. Now, if you want to get in with a bunch of friends and get super spoopy, this game looks like it's going to be super cool, man. As we all know, we've all played Phasmophobia together, but this one looks like it takes it to a bit of a different level, and it's definitely graphically going to be taking it to a different level from the trailer at least. So I'm really excited to try this out. I don't really like getting spoopy. I'm not a big sort of, horror fan, really, especially in VR. But nonetheless, I will give it a go, and I'll have to give it a try. And being with friends, I think you can make it into something that's funny anyway, so definitely you're going to have to give that a go when it comes to it. So yeah, keep your eyes peeled for that one. We've got a bit of a shift in direction from Shell Games. Now, I love this studio. I've worked with them many times. They are super damn cool. They are the people that brought us I Expect You to Die, and various other games, Until You Fall. It's another really good one that they made. But this time they're going with a cooking game. So with Lost Recipes. This one seems pretty unique and kind of fun. I might have to give this a go for myself. Basically, you go through, and I think you learn from ghosts how to cook specific recipes from their countries, and then you make them happy by eating the perfect food. So yeah, it looks really interesting. It's a bit of a shift in direction from the studio, but I guess, there's nothing wrong with that. Why not? I have faith that they know what they're doing with games, so we'll just have to wait and see how it turns out. The next one we know virtually nothing about, and it is Twilight Zone VR. They haven't told us a lot about this, so we can only really speculate on this at the moment. They dropped a very short teaser trailer, which I'll play for you in the background. It's pretty much a door, so don't get too excited. But from what speculation's saying on this, and what I'm kind of hoping, is this is going to be a group of stories and individual stories that we can go through. If you're familiar at all with Twilight Zone, it is essentially that, so I'm kind of hoping that they don't go for one big story. I'd quite like to see lots of small experiences. Something that's like maybe 20 minutes to half an hour long per experience would be pretty good for me. That's what I like around that type of thing. And they could explore a wondrous vault of stories from the Twilight Zone, so I'm excited for this one. Again, I'm not the biggest horror fan, but I kind of am intrigued by this. I did like the TV show way back in the day, so yeah, let's see what happens. Next up is Requisition. Requisition. It's written on screen. Read it. I can't speak apparently. This game really caught my attention the other day on Twitter. I saw they had been posting about it, and it just looks so damn cool, dudes. Listen, yeah, I know, another zombie shooter, yada 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 yada, but nonetheless, this one looks really different. It kind of has like a really cool vibe to it, man. You can basically go around grabbing objects, combining them. Like there's this cool bit in there where he shoves a bunch of stuff in a toaster, fires it off at him, stucks a plunger on there, and then just goes off and beats the doodie out of them with that. So it looks like we're going to have like complete customizability. Wow, I really can't talk today. Customizability in this, and it just looks super fun, man. I'm really intrigued to play it. This is going to be coming out, I think, in February, so I'm pretty excited to give it a go when it does happen. And yeah, I mean, if it is truly a whole bunch of combination of stuff that you can do with everything, then man, people are going to be in their element, and this is going to be incredible for content creators, and of course you guys as well. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this. Can't say the title, but I'm looking forward to it. The next one is Paradise Hotel Propagation. Now, if you aren't familiar with these guys, they made the free demo Propagation, I think that's what it's called, that's on PSVR, I think, at the moment only. But you get in there, it's an incredibly intense experience. I haven't actually done it because I'm a bit too scared, but I've seen a lot of other content creators that have made it. I've watched a few videos on it, and it looks incredible, man. Now, they are making a fully fleshed out game because basically everyone's like, bruh, you did such a good job on your free experience, please turn this into a full game. So they are doing exactly that. Now, we've got like a little small teaser trailer that's going on behind me, but yeah, this one's looking like it's going to shape up to be pretty incredible. Off the back of what they did with their free game, I can't wait to see what they're going to do with something that's actually going to be really heavily developed and turned into not just a showcase but a full game. So let's look out for that. Then we have a cute little side-scrolling adventurer, Moss 2, or the Book 2, should I say. This one looks really cool, man. Like, it's just super cute. I played through the first one. I never put it on the channel, but I played through it in my own time, and it is a really cool little sort of like kind of like a puzzler side-scrollery type game. I'm not sure if I'm describing that correctly, but it is a really cool game. Very unique, and I'm looking forward to playing the second one when it comes out. It looks just as good as the first one, to be honest with you, if not a bit better. So we'll have to wait and see what the story is going to be for that, but I'm very much looking forward to that. Next up is another game from Joyway, Outlier. Now, this game is like a roguelite type of game. I haven't played this one myself personally, but it does look very interesting. It's going to be coming out next year. I did get sent like an early copy to take a look at, but I never actually got around to playing it. My bad, I'm sorry everyone. But but nonetheless, it looks very interesting. If you're into that sort of roguelite-esque games, then I think you're going to like this. It's Nerf or nothing, bro. Nerf is making a game. It actually looks pretty cool from the little trailers that we've seen so far. I mean, before this trailer, we had honestly nothing. It was just like a it's happening kind of thing. But this actually shows you some what it's going to look like and how it's going to play type thing. I can imagine this being a blast with a few friends. I don't know how long-lived it would be in like the server staying busy side of things. If they took a leaf out of After the Falls book and brought it to everything with cross-platform, then maybe it might be. I don't know. You never know with multiplayer games in VR. They either are incredible and keep a loyal people coming back all the time, or they're absolutely, you know, a washout. And unfortunately, it does happen. I really hope it doesn't happen to this, but we'll see. Will the Nerf name be strong enough to carry the game? Hopefully, because it looks cool. And last up on the list, we have Little Cities. I cannot wait for this to drop, guys. Now, as I said at the beginning with the very first game that we spoke about, this game I have actually played personally, and it is another city builder, but it's on a different spectrum to the City Skylines game. For me, this is a really nice, relaxing, chill game that is just kind of really about just kind of relaxing. It's not overtaxing on what you have to do in it. It's a bit more of a chilled approach, and from what I can tell, it's going to be a really nice game. I mean, personally, I made the video on this and then I went back to the game and played for about 3 or 4 more hours on my own without recording, which says a lot to me, especially these days, because a lot of what I do play now is essentially for recording. So when I do get that game that's like, hey, come back to me, bro, play me, then I always know I'm onto a winner. But yeah, I played this one. I think it's cool. I do think these are going to be for 2 separate audiences when it comes to the City Skylines VR and Little Cities. So depending on what you want out of it, if you want something you can just chuck on and enjoy for an hour, probably going to be Little Cities for you. If you want something you can get really in depth and stay in for like 3 hours and need a separate battery for your quest to keep going and going and going, then yeah, probably City Skyline. But nonetheless, keep your eyes out for this game. I love the developers that made this, so I've got nothing but faith that this is going to do kind of well for itself anyway. So that is pretty much it for what we're going to be looking at coming out next year. Now, obviously, we do have some other things that are going to be happening along the way, as I said in the beginning of the video, because we've got so much time left to find out stuff. This is just a teaser of things. In February, we've got another big showcase happening where they'll talk to us about a whole bunch of more games. So I'm excited about that. I'm hoping that Facebook, no, sorry, not Facebook anymore, it's Meta, isn't it now? I'm hoping they pull their finger out and we actually get some news about the Assassin's Creed game or the Splinter Cell game. Both things I'm really personally looking forward to experiencing in VR. I hope to the living gods that they actually handle it well, because I really want a brutal game to come out of Assassin's Creed. I mean, crying out loud, you've got blades coming out your wrists. It's a violent game. It needs to remain that way. So I'm really hoping that that's going to happen. Also, we're ever hopeful that maybe GTA might come along next year. I'm not sure, 100% sure if it will or won't come out in next year. It depends how long they've been working on it. They've kind of played their cards close to their chest at the moment, so we don't really know a lot of information about it. But anyway, guys, if there's anything I have missed, I doubt it, but if there's anything I've missed, pop it down below, say that you're hyped for it. Don't have a go at me, just let other people know. And other than that, guys, if you have enjoyed this and you found it helpful, smash like, it does really help. And of course, if you want to stay in the loop with all things VR, from Quest to PC to PSVR, then of course smash subscribe, because it's free and you get cool videos. What more could you ask for? Anyway, roll